Hi friends! Gosh, I'm so happy that you're joining me today. Thank you for being here. This is another whole body connection class, moving from within, completely seated. So, this is a class that is going to feel like a guided meditation. It's a slower pace and it's really more about focusing inward and moving from the inward out. I am going to be moving along with you, so you'll have a visual representation of what my interpretation of the prompts are, but I really encourage you to really focus on your inner voice and however it feels good for you to move, because that's what's going to serve you the best, right? This is the first time I'm doing a voiceover cueing, so let me know how it works out for you. I just did it and it felt really good to just be in my body and imagine that I'm dancing with you. I hope that you enjoy and I hope that you feel more connected to your body afterwards. Thank you again and enjoy. Don't forget to keep on breathing. I appreciate you all. All right. So I want you to just get comfortable. Find a spot on your seat that you feel like your hips are aligned with your knees. Your knees are directly in front of your hips. Your feet are planted into the ground. Let your toes kind of spread out. Your spine is sitting comfortably on top of your hips, your sits bones. Your spine is reaching up, back and up. The back of your head is reaching slightly to the back and up. So you have this sense of lifting from the back and up all the way through your body. And let's take a second here to check in with our bodies. Find a spot on your body that you can just hold for a minute here. I'm giving my heart a little rub. And take a deep breath into that spot. A long inhale and a long exhale. Try that again, and this time add a sense of rising and falling with your breath. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Nice. Now imagine expanding to the front and the back at the same time with your breath. So your ribs are coming forward and your back is pressing backwards. Okay, so you're expanding into the sagittal plane. Take a deep breath in. And long exhale to come back. Nice. Now same thing, except you're going to be expanding through your sides, your body sides. Okay, so really imagine that if somebody had their hands on your ribs, right below your breastbone, you're going to take a deep breath in. It's going to expand out sideways. And exhale to come back in. Nice. Now pick one that worked the best for you. The rise and fall with the inhale, the expand and contract forward and back, or sideways. I'll give you a couple moments here to take a couple deep breaths, in whatever way feels best to you. Nice. All right, take your hands, put them together, and let's go ahead and start to create some warmth between our hands. Some friction. Starting to create some kind of fire energy. Even faster. Keep going, keep going. And release. My hands feel really tingly and warm, and I'm going to bring that back to that spot that we were holding earlier, and just go ahead and rub that warmth all over your body. This is going into the tactile sensation. Keep going all the way down through your midsection, your back, your lower body. Now try it with a pat. Patting all the way down. I like to imagine that I'm patting out an old rug. I think I've said that before. But really finding your own pressure that feels good here. You know, some might like a kind of harder pressure. Some might like more of a tapping sensation. Let's actually try some tapping right now. Bringing a sense of tapping along your temples, along your head, back of your neck, down the sides of your body, and up the front or back, wherever feels good for you right now. All right, let's move into some squeezing. So the same idea with the squeezing, you really want to find a pressure that feels good for you, right? So I'm doing like kind of a medium pressure. When I reach areas that need a little extra love, I just give a little extra love there, a little extra pressure. But sometimes it's just nice to give yourself a gentle squeeze. Nice. Take some time here, squeezing any parts of your body that just need it. So the tactile sensation, the tactile sensory awareness is really helpful in moments when you want and need to ground yourself. It basically works with the proprioceptors that are in your skin, the sensory parts of your skin that let you know where you begin and end in space. So the more that you can physically feel where your body is in space, the more that you're able to ground into the space, into your space. All right. I really want to focus on the feet. Just kind of bring all that light, that love to your feet. And think about massaging your foot into the floor, kneading it. Imagine that there's some pizza dough or bread dough, and you have to knead it with your feet. Or, I Love Lucy style, making some wine. Please tell me you know that reference. So I'm working through my feet here. I'm going up into to an arch, pulling my toes off, peeling the toes off the floor so that my heels kind of come back, my toes go forward and rocking. Yeah, just take some time here to really articulate through all the parts of your feet. All right, nicely done, everybody. So, I think grounding into wherever you are situated right now, whether you're sitting on a chair, sitting on the ground, just find a way to kind of massage and knead into the ground. Yeah. Yes. All right. And release that. Okay. I want you to find the core of your body and give it a little rub. Imagine that you're waking it up with some light and focus. Yeah. Now, I want you to imagine wrapping your whole body around your core, kind of protecting it, right? Imagine that you're in a storm and you want to protect this special light that you just created, all the way, closing your body. Nice. And now just slowly expand, opening your body as if the sun comes out and you're a flower that's opening up so slowly. You're a plant that's opening up so slowly. Keep going. Keep extending past the point that you expect. Imagine that you can feel or see energy coming out from your fingertips, so the lines are extending past what your body is able to create. Yes. All right, let's contract and come back into a closed shape. Come back to that protective shape that we made earlier. Go ahead and find a little rock or sway side to side. We got ourselves. We have everything we need inside of us. For me, I just try to listen to my body. All right, let's take another opening. So, opening out from your core, reaching out through all of your distal ends, your hands, your feet, your head, down through your tailbone. Imagine that all sides of your body are reaching out into space, up into the stars, to the galaxy. And you are a bright supernova, shining so bright. Yes. Take up that space. Allow yourself to feel your power. Nice. All right, let's contract one more time into your closed shape. All the way closed, protecting yourself. Beautiful. Now, imagine extending one body part out at a time. Okay, so it's gonna be like if, going back to the flower, you're peeling one layer out at a time, one blossom, yeah? So, you can start with your arm, your head, whatever's calling you. Keep extending, reaching out from that core. Out, 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 and come back all in one count. Ready, set, go. Nice. Now let's reverse it. So I want you to open out, burst out into that big open shape in one count. Ready, set, go. Out. Lovely. Now start to melt one body part at a time into your core, kind of like an octopus bringing back its limbs. Yes. Tie your back into that protective space. And go ahead and find that sway or rock. And allow yourself to just release comfortably. Nice, everybody. All right, now we are going to move with the head and the tail, okay? So once again, checking that your feet are planted into the ground. Your knees are slightly over your toes. So you want to have an alignment that's going to support your spinal health right now, because we're going to be doing a lot of spinal movements. So really make sure that your legs are at kind of a 90-degree angle, okay? And I just want you to imagine that your tailbone is reaching down through your seat. Yeah, and then you're feeling an opposite force reaching up through your spine, up through your cervical spine, out. Okay? Imagine that there's a light above you and it goes through the top of your skull, your cranial, through to your cervical spine, your thoracic spine, your lumbar spine, and then out down through your tailbone. Yeah? And one more time, we're just imagining here. Imagining that light coming back up through your spine, through your tailbone, traveling up through your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, your cervical spine, and then up through the top of your crown. Nice. Okay, now that you hopefully have a sense of your spine and how your head and tail connect, let's play with it a little bit. Okay? So, I want you just to kind of move your head side to side. Just kind of get a sense of the weight of it. Yeah. You can drop it forward and side. Playing with some swinging motion here. And then playing with an all-around movement. Yeah, just really feeling the weight going side to side. All right, now imagine that there is no weight. So your head is kind of floating, trying to float away from your spine. What kind of movements do you find in the floating? Nice. All right, now bring that floating sensation down to your tailbone. Yeah, so imagine that there is no gravity, and you're just kind of moving through space. You're swirling and spiraling your hips, your tailbone, moving them forward and back, side, and around, twisting. All right, now you're back on earth and you feel the weight of your tailbone. You feel the power and the weight that you have. Weight gives us momentum and allows us to move in amazing ways. Play with it. Yes, take that weight in your tailbone and swing it side to side on your chair. Give a little shake to your tailbone. Yeah, feel that weight kind of shake up a little bit. Yes, now take that shake and start to travel it up through your spine, through your lumbar, through your thoracic, cervical, and then taking it all the way up to your head. So your head is shaking now. All right, nice. Now I want you just to play with different ways of moving from point A to point B. If your head is point A, your tail is point B, how many different pathways can you find to get from A to B? Is it a curvy pathway? Is it a straight pathway? Is it a spirally pathway? Take a little time here to explore. And I know that the music might make you want to move at a certain tempo, but I really encourage you to find different speeds with your body. Sometimes it's nice to go in opposition of what the music is telling you. Dancing at the own beat of your own beat of the drum. I think that's the saying. To your own beat. Nice, everybody. All right, so we just did our head and tail. Now we're going to move to the body side. All right, so imagine that you have a line coming down your body, your plumb line. So a vertical line that's bisecting your body. Yeah? And we're going to let the left side of our body hang out. If you're mirroring me, I think it would be your right side. So this side, we're going to just let hang out. But the right side, I just want you to start to play with movements that your upper body and lower body are doing. Almost as if they have a string attached. Yeah? Rise and fall. Expand and contract. Or you can get playful with it, finding kind of quirky movements that are going more into joint articulation. Nice. All right, let that side hang out. Let's try the other side. Don't forget about the other planes of your body. What I mean by that is you can reach forward and back, to the side, your horizontal plane, your vertical plane, your sagittal plane. These are all Laban dance moves that really encourage you to reach out into all points of space. Yes. Nicely done. All right, and bring that back together. All right, now we're going to take that line and we're going to make it horizontal. So now we are bisecting the upper and the lower body. Okay. So we're going to start with some upper body moves. I want you to imagine that you have these walls and you're pushing them out. Yes, you are using all of your strength and effort here to push those walls away. Nice. Try it above you. So you're pushing the wall, making that ceiling go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Yes. Now try it on a diagonal, corner to corner, pushing corners away. Push, push, push. You should feel it in your muscles here. Or try the other corners. It takes effort. Nice. Now try that same kind of sensation of pressing, but with your head. It takes effort. Try it forward, back. Try it with your shoulders. Nice. All right, let that go. And shake your upper body out a little bit, releasing that tension. Yes. Now, find some kind of squiggly lines with your upper body. Imagine that you are just kind of, you have a pencil and a paper and you're just scribbling all over the paper. Maybe your eyes are closed, but just allow your body, your upper body to move without direction. Right? Let your kind of your spirit and your mind just let it do what's going to do and let your body take over. Yes. Keep going here. Don't forget to play with different body parts in your upper body. We have so many different body parts in our upper body. Shoulders, head, neck, scapula, back spine, elbows, wrists, fingers. Yes. Lovely. All right. Let's go down to our lower body. We can give our upper body a rest. You can gently place your hands wherever they can kind of sit comfortably. Lower body. I want you to just start with kind of stirring around your tailbone again. Imagine that you have a big pot of soup and you're kind of using a big spoon to swirl it all around. And the tailbone is your spoon. Nice. Now allow that same idea of this spiral to transfer through your lower body. Maybe your knees. Give a little swirl. Your ankles. Down through your toes. Yes. Keep finding different ways to swirl your lower body while sitting. Beautiful. Now try a swirl and extend. Swirl and extend. Moving in a circular motion and then extending into a line. Circular, line. Keep playing with this pattern and finding different ways. Maybe you're spoking out, extending into a diagonal. Maybe you're extending out into a lunge. Maybe you're just making lines now with a moment of a circular motion. Nice. Now scribble any way you want on that paper with your lower body. How many different lines in space can you make with your body? Squiggly, wiggly, zigzag, circular, polka dot. Have fun. Nice. All right, coming back slowly to home base, neutral. So good. Nice. Y'all are doing such a great job. All right, so we just did upper, lower, head, tail, tactile. We did some opening and closing, some breath. And now we are going to move into cross-lateral. All right, I want you to take the fingertips of one of your hands or take a pointy end on your right side of your body, any kind of body part, and cross it over your midline to the other. You're going to find a twisting sensation here and bring it back. Nice. Take another body part. It could be your shoulder, it could be your elbow, your hand, and just cross it over your midline, reaching to the other space. This is activating both hemispheres of our brain and coming back. Nice. Try it with the lower body part if you haven't already. Just crossing over, extending into that side space, coming back, and try with the lower body part on the other side. Nice. All right, now I want you to play with tempo. So you're crossing and you're playing with kind of more improvisation here. How you're crossing your body. Are you doing it really, really fast, multiple times? Or are you just doing one really slow twist? Just go ahead and play here. I'm gonna add a swinging kind of pendular motion to my crossing to make it into more of a dance, or to make it into more of a swinging dance, that is. Maybe you have moments of stillness where you're reaching, and you pause, and then you go back into it. Crossing. Don't forget about the back body. Can you cross behind your body? Maybe your heel comes up when you're reaching because you're twisting so far. Maybe you're just doing a little cross, just kind of playing with length and duration here. How long does it take you to cross over and come back? Yes, now add in a sense of a rebound. If you're on a trampoline, you kind of have that rebound. So if you go to the wall and you come back, it's so you're crossing and then rebounding it back, crossing, pulling your body part back like a sense of rebound. So the emphasis is on the comeback rather than the reaching out. Nice, everybody. Whew. So good. Y'all are doing so great. All right. Now we have 3 minutes left. And I want you to play with a little bit of everything that we've done today. So I want to just give you some space to find your own dance. Okay? And I'll come back in about a minute or so and guide you towards the end of this class. But take about a minute to find your own dance. All right, keep doing what you're doing, but change the tempo of what you're doing. If you're going fast, slow it down. If you're going slow, speed it up. Nice. Now find a mix of the two, fast and slow, and somewhere in between. Add a pause, and then go. And pause in whatever shape you're in. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And go. Don't forget about your lower body, your body side, your upper body, your lower body. We have 360 degrees of rotation here. We are whole beings. Yes. All right. And find a movement that feels really, really good. And just keep repeating it. Keep repeating it. A little faster. A little faster. Faster, even still. Faster. And pause. And slowly melt out of that movement. Melting all the movement out of your body until you are back at home base where we first started. Sitting and feeling that opposition of light coming out through your tailbone, down through the earth, and then up through your head, up to the sky. Let's all take one last breath together. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm trying this new thing out. I'm kind of experimenting with voiceover, so If you'll let me know how this was for you, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a lovely day. Whatever you're doing today, I hope it treats you well. All right. Bye.